Star Wars Episode 7 may be the biggest Star Wars movie ever. The CEO of IMAX has revealed they're in talks with director J.J. Abrams to shoot part of the new film with the jumbo-sized cameras. Abrams filmed portions of Star Trek Into Darkness in IMAX, and he says that it's worth using the cumbersome equipment in order to get the added picture size and quality.
Size matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you?
This will make Episode 7 the first Star Wars film to shoot in the format, although the prequels, Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, were upconverted and released in IMAX theaters.
You were the chosen one!
J.J. Abrams and his team have already revealed that they plan to shoot the rest of Episode 7 on 35mm film. Shooting begins early next year.
I don't believe it.
That is why you fail.
Gamers finally know when they can return to the quiet mountain town of South Park. The long-awaited game, South Park: The Stick of Truth, will be released on December 10th. It was first set to arrive at the beginning of the year, but was delayed when original publisher THQ went under. Thankfully, Ubisoft picked up the rights. In the game, Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny will join forces with a new kid to defeat evil, and there will be RPG elements like character classes and a vast array of magical abilities. South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone helped write the script, so there will be plenty of familiar humor. The 17th season of the show kicked off earlier this week. And Chris Hemsworth and director Ron Howard are rushing to get started on their next project. The pair recently finished collaborating on the new racing movie Rush, and they've already begun shooting their second film together. Titled In the Heart of the Sea, it will tell the true story of an old whaling ship that was lost in the Pacific Ocean. The story takes place in the 19th century, so don't expect to see any Formula One cars this time around. Hemsworth has long been a fan of Ron Howard, and they enjoy working together.
He's one of those people who, thankfully, is as good a person as he is a director. You know, it's much easier to work with people you want to be around, and you can relax because you know he's not going to miss a thing, and you can just do your bit.
In the Heart of the Sea will set sail next year, and Rush is in theaters now. Rockstar Games has confirmed that the multiplayer component of Grand Theft Auto 5, known as GTA Online, will feature microtransactions. This means players will be able to buy in-game cash with real-life money instead of earning it the old-fashioned way by actually playing the game. Rockstar promises that the online economy will be balanced and fair for everyone, no matter how you earn your dough. One thing you won't be able to buy is your character's in-game reputation, which can only be increased by pulling off successful missions and heists. Unfortunately, the money you've earned in the single-player campaign won't transfer over to the multiplayer world. Grand Theft Auto Online will launch October 1st. There will be plenty of free updates after that, including the addition of a content creator and new modes. Breaking Bad creator Vince Gilligan is exploring the other side of the law with his next project. After spending 6 years chronicling the criminal deeds of Walter White, Gilligan is working on a new series focusing on a pair of police detectives. Titled Battle Creek, the show will see two law enforcement officers reluctantly join forces in order to clean up a corrupt Michigan town. Like Breaking Bad, audiences can expect plenty of gritty violence, although it may be toned down a little. Breaking Bad got away with murder because it airs on cable network AMC, but Battle Creek will be shown on CBS, which means there will be less swearing and blood. It's expected to hit the airwaves in fall 2014. Vince Gilligan came up with the idea for Battle Creek back in 2002, but it was shelved by CBS. Apparently, the success of Breaking Bad has changed their minds. And Walter White is finally finished with his life of crime. The final episode of Breaking Bad will air this Sunday. It promises to bring everything to an epic conclusion, with Walter White taking on his surviving rivals and settling his vendettas. Despite how cool the show is, lead actor Bryan Cranston hopes that audiences won't try to be like Walter White in real life.
I hope that the fans think of Breaking Bad as an honest portrayal of one man's poor decision-making. And it's a cautionary tale. And it's something that you can sense and relate to this man, that he's a man who loves his family and decides to have some kind of control of his destiny, and it goes terribly wrong. He sold his soul to the devil, and that's what happens.
Hello, Carol.
Hopefully, when Cranston talks about poor decision-making and everything going wrong, he doesn't mean Walter White will end up as a lumberjack in the last 5 minutes of the episode. And take a look at Walter White's former assistant behind the wheel in the Need for Speed movie. The first trailer for the new film, based on the hit video game series, has come racing in. It stars Breaking Bad's Aaron Paul as a muscle car mechanic framed for a crime he didn't commit, so he's forced to break out of prison and hit the streets on a mission for revenge. The film is directed by Active Valor's Scott Waugh, and it looks like there will be plenty of drama to accompany the fast cars and action.